are going to get started on the 15th of May to the 21st, and I just have to pull some sticky notes up. It has been a crazy week. Well, first of all, this week I'm going to be using a kit from Elise Prints, from Elise Prints, and I can't remember the name, as you know, but it's got all these really cute sweet treats, and I thought that would be perfect because Caleb's birthday officially is on Monday the 15th. So I'm going to go ahead and use this in my spread for this week. Some things that aren't included that I normally use are the full check boxes, but I'm going to try to use these, and this is part of my use up my stash kind of event, I guess we'll call it. The no fun, no spend. So I've had this for quite a while. I have a tendency to hoard my planner stuff. Yes, honey, bring it here. I have a tendency to hoard all my planner stuff, as you know. So that's a big part of why I'm trying to use up some of the things that I do have. And instead of using those planner shops that I use and feel the most comfortable with, I'm trying to use some of this up so I don't feel so guilty about all this money that I spent and I'm not using. So that's kind of how this is all coming to fruition. If you are new to my channel, I'm basically trying not to light a whole lot of money on fire, to put it quite simply. Okay, so I have my bottom washi down, and I want to put my decorative down. I'm just trying to think. I'm still going to do it along the bottom because this is a thinner washi border, so it's not going to look too crazy. I'm thinking I'm going to put the Sunday on Monday because this is Caleb's official birthday. And I think that it's cute. I'm going to fold this in half just because it's a little bit easier. And then we'll put the Neapolitan ice cream look here. And the youngest one is yelling for his brother. Caleb, Logan is calling you, honey. It is supposed to be an extremely hot day here. I'm hoping to keep the boys outside quite a bit today, if all goes well, so that they can get exhausted, basically. Michael is out of town for work, so we are just kind of treading water, or mommy is treading water, I guess we should say. So trying to get everything possible accomplished sometimes feels like a huge challenge. But take it a day at a time. That's all we can do, right? Has anybody else used kits from Elise Prints? I like them a lot. They're super cute. It's just, I started buying them before I got really comfortable with a certain style. So now it's the whole, like, trying to figure out how to make it, like, work when it's not something that I'm used to using. So that is my downfall. I'm gonna, put this decorative box because it matches the washi down here, and then I'm going to lay an inspirational quote over top. So there's one sheet down. I'm trying to think what I am going to do. You know what I think I'm going to do with this is cut it in half, and then and I'm going to use it for part of my weekend here to cover up these headers. And that actually might work really well. So, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna actually move this over here so that I can cut this in half, and I need to measure this because I don't want the pieces to be too different in size. So, okay, so it's a full 1 inch, so I'm gonna cut it at the 1/2 inch mark. Sometimes I get, you know what I'm gonna do, just to make this a little bit easier for me anyways to work with. Sometimes I get frustrated with myself because it feels like, and I'm always measure a million times, cut once person, so I'm sorry if this is kind of driving you batty. It's just kind of how I operate. Okay. So anyways, I probably could have cut it by hand and that would have been a lot easier, but you know, why go the easy route, right? When we can make more work for ourselves. So this will cover up my weekend, the dark spots on the weekend, and then there's this super duper cute weekend sticker here. So I'm gonna use this, and I wanted to set it kind of like a little bit higher. Hold on, honey. So there's my weekend. Just want to get my scraps out of the way. The next thing, I guess I'll put down these check boxes, and I'm gonna put these down first because the today headers are gonna like hang down a little bit, I think. Let me test one out here. Yeah, they definitely will, but they're gonna look really cute. So that's what they're all gonna look like. And I'm gonna alternate colors because I need to do this whole balance thing. It's just kind of how I operate. I hope it's getting nice and warm wherever you are. Here in Michigan, it's finally starting to look on the up and up in that department. It's been, you know, we were spoiled with a really mild winter, and I was worried. I told my husband, I'm like, I was worried that it was going to affect our summer weather, but now that it's starting to warm up, maybe it won't too much. We'll see. I have a lot of plans for this summer. Going up north with the boys while Michael's having to travel and things like that so they can be on the island. They absolutely love being at my dad's house, so I don't want to keep them away from having that fun. They love just being outside, getting dirty, and they're able to do that quite a bit at my dad's house. Living on the island, they can go do all kinds of exploring. And my dad loves it too. So, need to make those memories while we can. Lord knows next year it won't be as easy with school and as they get into more and more sports. I actually really like these to-do headers. They're really cute how they hang down like the storefront. It's a cute little touch. And I'm loving kind of going through and seeing like how I used to plan. I was looking back in my planner from last year and how I've changed so much in that time. It's kind of almost comical because, you know, I really started shifting when I started using Bubba Bear Studio stickers from Jessica Hink, and her kits were like the easiest for me in my, I guess, OCD tendencies. They were just very straightforward. Everything was lined out, and it didn't leave me guessing or, you know, like having to work, I guess we'll just say, on figuring out how to make the kit work, you know, for me. So these flags are not going to be quite wide enough to cover these in the corner, but a little bit of peach poking out I don't think will be like a huge deal, just because it does kind of tie in with this a little bit. It's not like a huge contrast to the point that it's going to drive me crazy. The other thing, this is going to drive me crazy because there's only, okay, let me think. Okay, so I'll do the Today headers and I'll alternate colors here with, oops, between the pink and the yellow. And then I'm going to grab some glitter headers and tie that in to cover these down here, because I have to have all the same sayings for my header boxes, or some kind of order, I guess. I don't know what the proper word is. Some kind of structure in how they're titled or they appear. I know I'm kind of crazy like that. You wouldn't think that I would be that way, but I really, it helps me to stay focused, I guess. We'll just say that. I know that I can't be the only one that feels that way about, you know, everything being lined up and pretty and just so. Okay, so I think I'm gonna work over here a little bit. I wish that there were 5 of these bits and pieces, because I love that little saying. So I think instead I'm gonna use it, whoops, as a header over on my sidebar. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a space. And then I'm going to layer in with these to clean and to buy. I think that, well, I don't really have to buy anything though really this week. Oh, well, I do. I take that back. I take it back. So there's that, and then I want to put in Michael's flight information. So I'm gonna take and put this down. Probably gonna hate that I'm not whiting that out behind it, but I'm gonna try and see if I can handle it with the airplane sticker, and I'm going to write in his flight information here. Then I have a few things I have to do as well, so I'm going to use this don't forget header here. Alright, that's going to drive me crazy with that bit of black showing through, so I'm going to put these tight together, which I don't really like, but it's okay. And I have a couple things I need to take care of. So I'm going to use 2 of these half boxes. And then for some decorative at the bottom, I'm going to use this Neapolitan washi, and I'm going to cover this down here and then trim it. Alright, where are my little mini scissors? I think one of my children have probably run off with them. because they're not where they're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to use up here, I'm going to use, these are from the Sticky Cactus, and I'm going to use, I like this one because I brought in a little bit more of the yellow, and yellow is such a happy color. I wanted to bring that in. So I'm going to put this Choose Happy sticker up here, and I think that that looks really cute. And then these glitter headers are from Bubba Bear Studios, and these are an add-on you can get for her weekly kits, and this one is from the Lost in a Fairy Tale glitter headers. And I'm going to just go ahead and lay these down. Okay, so there's that, and I think the glitter headers look really good. So now I need to go back and do a few other things. And so this is my Bubba album, and I can do a flip through if you guys want me to of this. That won't be a problem. This is the one I use the most, so I went ahead and made my own pockets for this because there was nothing that really worked with what I needed, and I was using a photo album from the dollar store or whatever, and that worked okay, but my collection was growing like just way too much, so I had to incorporate something else. So right now I'm just laying down my cleaning checklist. So I'm putting them across the bottom. I know that that's probably a little bit random for some of you, but it's kind of like it's everything I have to do for the whole week. So if I do it out of order, it's not like a huge deal, but at least I can watch and track everything for the week. So for me, it works out really well. Our trash day is on Tuesday, so I'm going to put this really bright trash bag there. Not that I could forget, but sometimes I forget what day of the week I'm in, so I have my planner to help keep me in check. Right? Right. Some days just get really chaotic. Playroom, I want to change the sheets this Thursday. I change them weekly, I should say, but I just like to kind of stay on top of it. And I like to sweep a couple times a week, so I'm going to put a sweep here and a sweep over here. This is just what works for me. Definitely use whatever method works for you guys. And then I usually take one whole day and just vacuum the entire house really, really well. And I also take a day to clean all the windows really well, because I have boys who fingerprint up my walls. And then I mop. Lately we've had a lot of in and out, but I at least mop really well one day out of the week. And then I try to do a load of laundry every day, but I'm gonna put down, just because it's gonna be a little light on laundry this week, I'm gonna just focus on it 3 different days this week so that I'm not gonna be totally overwhelmed. Okay, so I have those down. Now I need to go ahead and put in, we have a few things. I wanna just take a quick flip through here because I have, I want to use these game days from Bubba Bear, because we have those, and here they are. The appointment, because we have a doctor's appointment this week. And then, is there anything else imperative that I want to pull out from my Bubba? Hold on, I'm just doing a quick flip through. Quick. Love the new beans, by the way. Friggin' adorable. Adorable. Oh, I know. I wanted to pull these out. Okay, so obviously the little fork and spoon are going to go down here for me to track all my meals. I probably don't need the fork and spoon, but I like the look of it, and Jessica rocks, and she sells her fork and spoon on its own little quarter sheet, so I like supporting her. And then Wednesday we have an appointment. I guess it doesn't really matter, so I'm going to use the one with the You Make My Heart Soar artwork in the background like I did last week. Love, love, love that kit. Love it. We have 2 games this weekend. Well, crap. How am I going to make this work? Crap, crap, crap on a cracker. Okay, well, just going to roll with it. This one I can put, you know what, whatever. I'm going to put it over top of the little ice cream. It's not going to be like a huge deal. And we have a game on Sunday as well. And then I need to pull out, not from that. These can go back in this binder when I'm done. And then I need to pull out of here. Again, I made my own pockets. If you guys want to see those, let me know. I can definitely do a flip through. That's not a problem at all. Just let me know. But where are, hold on. I guess I didn't go back far enough. Hold on, where's my, good job. Here's my family time from Once More with Love that I normally put on my weekends. So I'm going to put that right there.